full time from the Emirates, and it's finished Arsenal 1, Porto 0, 1-1 on aggregate after 120 minutes, and Arsenal win 4-2 on penalties. By the way, you probably noticed that the camera quality is a lot better, which is good, because yeah, I've got new screen protectors, so yeah. But yep, unfortunately, Arsenal are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League for the first time since 2010. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, what a game at the Emirates tonight. As much as I wanted Porto to go through, I mean, to be honest, it was a really, really good game. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Arsenal, obviously they were fighting, they were looking for that goal. They created some very good chances from the likes of Havertz, Saka, and that lot, but Porto were holding on. They were wasting as much time. I think Porto were mainly going for a draw, to be honest. They didn't really look like going out tonight for a win. I think Porto just wanted to go out there and get a draw, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, you could probably tell that Porto wanted to get a draw. I mean, the way they started at the start of the game, they were time wasting on throw-ins, falling over, pretending to be injured. So they were just time wasting and wasting time, because yeah, they just didn't really look like scoring. I mean, throughout the whole game, they didn't really look like scoring, to be honest. I mean, on the night, I thought Arsenal were probably the better team, to be honest. But I mean, Arsenal, for them, is a lot better. From when Arsenal travelled to Portugal, Arsenal were terrible. They weren't good enough. But tonight, they were about 1,000 times better than that. Porto, I mean, as much as they went for a draw, I don't think they were that bad, to be fair. I mean, yes, they had a few chances. I mean, there was this one chance in the first half. I think it was from Wenderson Galeno, who scored the goal in the first leg. Had a really good opportunity. It was a good save from David Wright. I mean, as they got closer and closer and closer, obviously towards extra time, the nervousness was rising, the intensity. And then obviously extra time, I mean, not a lot really happened in extra time, to be honest. But of course the penalties happened. And yeah, David Raya is the hero for Arsenal. 2 saves, and Arsenal through to the quarters for the first time since 2010. I mean, as a Spurs fan, I mean, I think I'm not the only Spurs fan that's annoyed that they've gone through, but I mean, 99% of me right now is really, really annoyed that Arsenal have gone through, but there's that 1% of me that is kind of glad that they've gone through, because obviously 5th place could be a Champions League position next year, and if we don't finish 4th, we're right. Well, for a Spurs perspective, we're either going to finish 4th or 5th. So 1% of me is probably a bit happy Arsenal won, but the majority of me is really annoyed. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, like I said, it was a good game. To be fair, it was a really, really, really good game. And Arsenal fought until the end. And of course, it was Porto. Like I said, I don't think Porto were really that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like I said, they had a few chances, but I mean, I think in the Porto team from 2 weeks ago played the Porto team from tonight. The Porto team from 2 weeks ago would probably win. I just think the Porto team from when they played at the Dragao were just a bit better. But like I said as well, tonight, in this video, Arsenal were a lot better. Definitely, 100%. I think Arsenal fans will admit that they were a lot better from when they played at the Estadio de Dragao about 3-4 weeks ago, whatever that was. But yeah, and I'm going to end this video here. So yeah, goodbye.